What up? How's it going? Hey, so the feds are on their ass. I mean, they right there in the meeting. Got the whole rank structure and everything. Then we have Tony, who's clearly got a thing for his doctor. You got Carmela. She's going through what she's going through, where she's like, there's regret of her being with Tony, but also, hey, you living it up with the spoils of this life y'all chose, right? And then we got to see how Uncle Junior moves going forward. Because the feds on their ass, but as you see, Uncle Junior is with that old school shit. He immediately came in and was like, everybody break me off more. And everybody started complaining to Tony. Tony's in the back. He's the one really running things. He really is. When Uncle Junior finds out, because I'm assuming he's going to find out in a certain type of way. When he finds out that Tony has been running things behind his back, we're going to see how he handles that. That's going to be crazy. Let's go ahead and get this episode started.
This is 8th grade history, man. Stealing the sacramental wine? It's not sacramental.
Oh my God. That's crazy. They ran off with Jesus' blood.
Hustle. Sorry, Mr. Mescamin.
They all sweaty as shit.
Okay, kickouts, boys.
You know, they dehydrated.
Kick.
Mr. Mescamin, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that alcohol on your breath?
Oh, no.
Just get him the hell out of here.
Is there a problem?
Look, you made your point, okay?
I made my point.
You made your point. I have the money.
You do? Christopher, give the union a call and see if this gentleman here has paid up his union dues, and then pop one of these wheel covers. We'll check the brake pads.
I'll get right on it.
I'll get your money, okay?
My man was fronting.
He's very sorry, Father Hagee, and he's going to be even sorrier when he gets home.
Anthony, why don't you wait outside?
Well, at least let me pay for the wine.
Theft of the sacramental wine is not just a crime against property. This is an affront to our holy sacristy. He's been keeping an eye on Anthony, meeting with his teachers. Why don't you pick it up from there, Doctor?
Sister Patricia, his art teacher, thinks he shows strong skills and spatial orientation. But the thing is, though, and it's not just this one incident.
I know what's coming here. If y'all have ever seen my Queen's Gambit reaction, you'll know I was diagnosed and they gave me the pills. Let's see.
At times doesn't think before he acts. And it's thought that there's a good possibility Anthony could be ADD.
I thought he was going to say ADHD, but ADD is the other one. Every kid was either ADD or ADHD in the 90s. Here, take this Ritalin.
It's an aggregate of symptoms. Inattention, impulsivity, sometimes, although not always, hyperactivity. Of course, to be sure, we'll need to give him a thorough evaluation.
All he needs is a whack upside the head.
If he's got an
Boom,
illness,
a fresh one.
It's an illness, right? You would hit somebody who's sick? You'd hit somebody with polio?
Maybe if he was acting up.
You hit Anthony?
Nobody gets hit in our house. And so what do we, as the parents, do?
Oh, no, I mean, Anthony's misbehaved. He should be consequenced.
It's a crime to suspend that child from school with all the money you give them. Oh, his father was the same way. I practically lived in that vice principal's office.
Could we not, please?
Well, you only remember what you want to remember. Who stole a car when he was 10 years old? Yeah, he could barely see over the steering wheel.
Oh,
He was a hellion, this one. Him and his little crew. They used to steal lobsters on the boats on the shore.
That stuff is wrong, and I don't condone it.
Yeah, sure.
Who do you think you're yelling at?
What? What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
What's he doing now? What's going on?
Ah, he yells at me like a miserable.
Anthony, you are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. And no TV. And every day, you're going to ride your bike over to Green Grove Retirement Home and visit Grandma.
Oh, that'll be nice.
It's not fair.
they use that as a punishment. Go visit your grandma. She's like, that'll be nice. She okay as long as you get to see her grandkid.
You think he knows?
I don't know. She knows.
Really?
Are you in the mafia?
She talked to you? About me?
Talk to me? Something happened on that college trip.
Like what?
I don't know. She seemed peculiar when she got back. Yeah, 2 of us should sit down with Meadow. Talk as a family.
And with him, they'll give him the test and we'll see what's what. If he's got a disease, why'd they tell me to punish him? Doesn't that sound like bullshit?
ADD is a controversial subject.
Is it a disease or is it a way for these psychologists to line their pockets?
Both.
So you don't consider his behavior out of the norm?
No.
Do you see his behavior as a reflection of your own?
You know, if he's got this thing, we'll deal with it. If he had polio, we deal with it. You pick up the pieces and you go on from there. I just can't turn off my feelings because you tell me it's a byproduct of therapy.
I never said you should turn off your feelings.
Well, I already got a girlfriend. She's Russian. 24.
You trying to make her jealous or something?
How old are you?
I find it interesting that it took you so long to tell me that you had a girlfriend.
How are you doing with it?
See, you try to like make her care. Like she don't give a fuck.
I gotta ask you one more question about my son. You think I should go easy on him now or press him a little harder?
Well, that's difficult to say.
He knew she wasn't gonna give her answer.
Uncle Jones, what are you doing?
Yo, that's his uncle.
Hey, Anthony, where's your old man? He said he'd be waiting outside.
Want me to go get him?
Hey, did you hear the game last night?
Do you want Uncle Joe to give me a ride to school?
Not right now, Tony. You'll be good, though. Pay attention to what those teachers tell you. You hear me, Anthony?
Move, move, move! Hey, John, one more day, man. One more day.
Is that the first time he realized what his dad's business was?
I can't kill you, you Fuck is this? Oh, fuck are you bringing me here? Fuck you, motherfucker! You asshole! You're bringing me here!
Why did your father whack the shit out of some guy?
I never saw him do something like that. Yeah, the belt was his favorite child development tool. This was different, though. You could tell he knew what he was doing. He was a good guy, my father. Everybody liked him. He knew how to have a good time. He loved shellfish. Clams, oysters. Taught us kids how to eat them. You put a little Worcester on there, you know, you suck them down. My mother never ate anything raw, but he wasn't around much.
What you thought of that incident this morning? Are you concerned that your son is going to find out about you?
Don't start talking to me about legitimate business. What about chemical companies? Dumping all that shit into the rivers and they get all these deformed babies popping up all over the place.
Has he asked you?
No.
Did you ever talk to your father about it?
What are you kidding? Pussy. Kevin and Matt, they ever ask you about this thing, Oz?
I lied through my teeth, but they know.
This
Fucking
thing of
nitwits.
ours.
They love me anyway.
The Fed fucking X-van was wide open. Guy went in for a burger or some shit.
No shit, FedEx. They're usually pretty
Hilarious.
careful with those.
You did this in broad daylight?
And nobody saw me.
That's interstate commerce, you fucking Mama Luke. You want to spend 8 years in prison for a stupid stunt like that? You be my guest.
I take a licking, but keep on ticking.
Get the fuck out of here. You blame me, don't you?
Who said anything about that?
No, go ahead. You blame me.
I blame myself.
For what?
For what?
For staying with me?
Yeah.
I have two eyes.
And who do we blame our daughter on? Straight A student. National Honor Society. Featured soloist in the choir.
Yeah, this isn't going anywhere.
Like father, like son,
Oh,
right?
he hit her
What
with the
about Daddy's
facts.
little girl?
And now all of a sudden she want to leave.
What about you? You and your Uncle Lenny, that old bots. My son's got that in his gene pool. Do I blame you for that?
If it helps you.
Oh, he's a big one.
She had a stroke. Now half a brain is gone.
Oh.
So what shall we do? What shall we do?
They sent me to a psychiatrist all morning. I took like a million tests.
God.
A psychiatrist? That's crazy. That's all nonsense. That's nothing but a racket for the Jews.
Oh. Oh, God. What a scumbag old bitch.
He does too.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? That's ridiculous.
Because it's true.
Oh,
I heard him and Mom talking
no.
about
She's
it.
going to tell Uncle
What does he need a
Joe.
psychiatrist for?
Oh, no.
Is it okay if I take that paragraph?
Oh, no.
He goes to talk about his mother. That's what he's doing. He talks about me. He complains.
You can tell what type of person this old heifer is. She found out her son's talking to a psychiatrist, and she thinks about it. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Something must be wrong. I hope he's getting the help he needs. No, she goes, he's talking about me. He's complaining about me after all I did for him.
My life to my
his mom
children on
ain't
a
shit.
silver platter. And this is how he repays me.
I hate her so much. In a funny way, though. In a funny way.
What'd you talk about? Anything interesting?
Let's get him between me and my therapist. You know, he told me I didn't have to say anything if I didn't want to.
That's what we pay extra for at that school?
Some kids at school said some stuff.
What'd they say?
That you were in the mafia. There were all those guys at Uncle Jackie's funeral, and those other guys writing down license plate numbers and taking pictures. Those were feds, right? Just like in Godfather 1.
Uncle Jackie's funeral.
And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it. And it said he ran some union that ripped off these pension things or something.
You didn't see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
That's right. But what about Pussy? He's an acquaintance of mine. This guy's a stone gangster, and he's got 3 kids. 1 who graduated and 2 who are going to Villanova.
How do you account for that?
Then you got Leopold and Loeb. They cornhole and murder this kid for fun, and their father was a successful businessman, a fucking millionaire. Yeah, sometimes I think about what life would have been like if my father hadn't gotten mixed up in the things he got mixed up in. Maybe I'd be selling patio furniture in San Diego or whatever.
When you first started therapy, you said that you had this dream about those ducks. They flew away with your penis. It was a bad omen. That something was going to happen in your family. Is this the terrible thing? You said you like the History Channel. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it.
Janice.
How does she feel about your parents?
Who gives a fuck what she thinks? She calls herself Vishna Mata or something. Soprano wasn't good enough for her. Fucking wannabe dothead.
Why were you thinking of your uncle?
Can I come too?
Your mother wants you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
Oh, I want to go with you guys. He said no. Where were they going today? I don't know why I couldn't go.
That's because your sister does as she's told.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jazz never does anything wrong. She's just perfect.
You're driving me crazy!
She said what?
She was high-strung, my mother, very dramatic. And every night to her's a night at the opera.
I could stick this fork in your eye.
She wasn't gonna do it.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
The old graveyard one. A mystic
Uncle June?
So they go in there to handle business, but he using this as he using the daughter though, I'm assuming.
You felt your father was showing favoritism.
I still remember that feeling in the pit of my stomach. Because this amusement park was where I found out that my father wasn't like other fathers.
Oh, okay, he did find out.
I took the bus this time.
Oh.